It's Vita Day 9, and the storm sirens are going off. I think it's hailing, and I have tried 3 times now to make a video about alternative education and about my students, and I just can't do it. The storm is very distracting, first of all. I don't know if you can hear that. The gist of it is that a lot of people think that my students are the dregs of society because they've made mistakes. And one thing that really struck me at the conference today that I was at was one of the speakers said that one of the toughest things we have to do as educators is to redefine normal for our kids. Because they look at the world and they see this world where everyone starts drinking in junior high. And everyone uses drugs. And everyone has sex with everyone. And abuse in the home is normal. And sometimes not having food is normal. And they don't know anything else. And I have to be that new normal for my kids. And I have to show them that there's more out there than what they've seen. And so I tell them stories. And I have been very fortunate to have a very privileged life. I have left the country several times. I have been to events and places that my students didn't even know existed. I went to New York City last summer on a whim. This is not in the realm of my students' possibilities, and I have to show them that there are things like that out there that they can do. And society, this whole time, thinks nothing of them. And on social media and in the news, they see nothing but hate for them, from their community, from their own communities, saying this alternative school is a waste of the district's money. We're having budget concerns. Pretty much every school in America is having budget concerns, and our community is saying we should just shut down the alternative school because it's not important. And my kids see that and they see a group of people saying, you're worthless to them. And to those people, this is what I have to say. When Zane left One Direction a few weeks ago, the next day in school, I had 3 separate 15 to 16-year-old male students come up to me and seriously ask how I was feeling, if I was okay. It's not something that you're going to see at a regular high school. Because in order to even think about teaching my students, I have to have a relationship with them. I have to reveal personal things about me, like the fact that I love One Direction. Like the fact that I felt like I was going to die when I tried to go running the other day. I have to let them into my life because otherwise these kids have no reason to trust me because pretty much every adult in their life has let them down. And in return, they give me life. And these kids are the most rewarding thing that has ever happened to me. And I watch them walk across the stage at graduation and I cry because they made it when no one told them that they could. And I know that I could have been the difference in their life. And when people tell me that I am wasting my intelligence on being a teacher, that I should be an engineer or a lawyer or an architect or anything that is more accomplished than teaching, I tell them that they can get themselves out of my life. Because they don't understand that these kids, these 14 to 18-year-old kids, have never had anyone believe in them before. They have been told by teachers that they are worthless. And they have been told by the world that they are worthless. And I am the first one who has come up to them and asked them how their weekend was. Or who's bothered to find out that they're a Patriots fan. And these kids, because I am a part of their lives, would take a bullet for me. Because I've let them in, they've let me in. And I would go to war for these kids. And I am so proud to teach in an alternative school because alternative teachers are doing work that no one else is willing to do. We are looking at these kids, and instead of saying they're not going to make it, we are saying they need someone to listen to them, to be there for them, and to show them what they are worth. But the thing is that every human life is worth the same and is worth saving. You know who said that? J.K. Rowling wrote it in Harry Potter. Kingsley Shacklebolt said it. Do you know how true it is? It's the truest thing. That you do not get to choose who is worthwhile and who is not in your life. And you do not get to tell someone that they will not be successful. Only they can decide if they will be successful or not. And I am so proud of the job that I do. And I wouldn't want to be doing anything else. And if you can't say that about your own life, I'm really sorry for you. And I know that anytime that I'm having a bad day, or something else is going on with a boy or with friends, or my family is being annoying, I'm going to go to school and one of my kids is going to make me laugh. I literally never go a day in my classroom without laughing with one of my kids. And they're the greatest people that I've ever met. And I wish that everyone could see them for what they truly are. I don't know what this video is, and I'm sorry if it was long or rambly or something, and I'm gonna try and edit it into something coherent, but I hope you're proud of what you do. And I hope you take a chance on a kid that the world doesn't believe in. And I will see you all tomorrow.